Did you have a good weekend? It looks like you had some sort of festivities going on, or else those were old pictures. Was it old pictures, or did you have something going on this weekend?
No, those were this weekend. It was busy.
All right.
Very busy.
Because you have the upcoming wedding here in less than 2 months now, and of course, weddings, you can't just have a wedding. You got to have like 17 different showers and stuff like that too. So,
well, we're only doing 2, but we have checked both of those off the list. So
all right. Well,
we're doing good.
That's a good deal. Thank you for joining us this morning. What are we doing here? I see we have the background up for the Bryce is Right. We're not doing that. So
No, I just thought it was fun. We should bring that game show back.
Bryce is always right, though, too, to add that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that's I wasn't sure if we were doing the Bryce is Right or what.
No, I think we need an update, though, on Bryce's farm.
Yeah, Bryce's
zoo.
Let's not call it a farm.
The Lone Chicken
5 acres
Ranch.
is hardly a farm.
The Lone Chicken Ranch, of course, you had a bunch of chickens, and they mostly met a tragic end. You have one chicken. You have the horse and a half, and then recently you got a cat and a half, and now, as of last night, you have a new addition. Tell us about that. So.
Well, yeah, I do have another addition on that front, but probably the more interesting thing that happened over the last, week or so at this point was the other night somebody commented on the cat story and was upset because they thought I was neglecting the cats. And I want you to know, I'm not neglecting them. I put them inside at night. I try to keep them safe from harm and danger. At which point, the little guy, the half a cat, comes in pretty easy. But the big cat, more of a tomcat, doesn't really want to be put inside. But I'm trying to keep him from running away. And so I was negotiating with it to come in the other night. And it was dark, so I had my phone flashlight on. And I see it. I have to kind of call it over. And I kind of use a bucket like you try to get cows over. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
With cats?
Yeah, with cats, but with the sound of food. So there I am shaking it. And the cat is walking toward me, but it's probably a good 6 feet away still. And I'm just shining a light in its eyes. And I'm, here, kitty, come on over. I get down, try to be on its level, negotiating with the cat. It's just staring at me. At which point I decide, okay, it's hanging out here. I can go grab it by the neck and bring it in here. So I walk over toward the cat, at which point I realize it's not a cat.
Oh, no.
It's a freaking possum.
Ew.
I'm negotiating with a possum to come into my shed.
And you can't negotiate with possums. They just won't listen. So.
Icky.
So I
tails.
screeched like a little schoolboy at the sight of the possum that I nearly picked up with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was going to be the end of my possum tales. But yesterday afternoon, in broad daylight, a baby possum is hanging out in my chicken coop.
And the chicken did not like this, I'm assuming.
No, the chicken isn't happy with me because I contained the chicken. It was a free roamer, one of those, and I
Free
put
range?
a top on its deal so it can't fly away anymore.
Why'd you do
So
that?
I've contained it to its house so I can actually find the eggs, Gene. If I'm going to feed a chicken, it has to do something in exchange for me. That's give me eggs.
So now
Anyways,
it's
I had
contained,
the
and you
baby
locked it in
possum.
there with a possum.
Yeah, neither one were happy to be there. They were both equally confused. Just another day in
my
the life,
gosh.
Lone Chicken Ranch. Alex,
just-
how have you not had these kinds of adventures with your funny farm you got going over there?
Well, there are possums. Actually, just the other night when I went to go shut the chickens in, there was a possum munching on the food, but I have
In the
never
chicken
once. No, the feed is not in the coop.
You feed them outside.
Yes. Because if you feed them inside, then you're guaranteed to have mice in the coop.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, and I don't really
Do
know.
you
that
leave them
anybody
outside
does.
during the night, the chickens?
No, they're shut in during the night.
So they don't eat during the night.
No, they sleep.
Okay.
Like
Maybe that's what I'm
most
doing wrong
other
here.
animals. I don't know, but I have never once went up to a possum and tried to grab it, because if I did, I guarantee you the whole Butler County would hear me scream.
Oh, yeah. And Gene, when you had chickens, you were just inviting them into your vehicles, your house.
I didn't invite them in. They liked to ride. So.
Well, you certainly didn't let them see their way out.
My chickens imprinted on me very young, and they saw me as some sort of father figure, and where I was, they wanted to be. So.
Oh, that's sweet, Gene.
That is
Somebody
sweet.
looked up to you like that.
And they're all dead now. A lot of good it did them.
No happy endings here.
Well, that's kind of the fate of a chicken anyway. Whether it's by natural causes or acts, they're kind of born to die. So,
True.
all right.
Wow.
This turned really tragic in a
We
hurry.
have so many life activities going on. We've really peaked, Bryce.
And we didn't even touch on how another cat just showed up at your place.
Listen, that was the least exciting thing that happened. Everything else happened around it.
But it's a half a cat, so now you have 2 cats total. So
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how I add it to the flock of the cats I have, or if I even try to. Do I just let it keep roaming? However, listen, I live in a remote area. I'm not going to disclose where I live, but it's not easy to get to. And so for a cat to show up, and there's only one other house within a good mile, it's just weird.
somebody probably heard us talking about your cats and dumped it.
Dropped
at
it
your place,
off.
so.
Probably so.
Okay. Well, always an adventure at the Lone Chicken Ranch. So, and we haven't
That
even
is.
started on the what was it? 35 new goats that Alex has. So.
Oh, we're not touching that.
Right. We will touch on some more music from George Strait and Clint Black. Your trucking song of the day. That's coming up too. Your weather. It's next.